Okay. So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sherlock Holmes. This game was free, so I have to play it, right? Everything free, you gotta try it at least once. So let's see how it is. Starting the game. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Pretty cool. That was a cool little intro. I liked it. Oh, hello.
Holmes.
Bruh, you can't be shooting at me. What is this crap? Let's go to the sofa. Run. Do you think he'll actually shoot me? What if I got away with it? Can I get shot? I don't think so. Oh, that's a nice rug. Look at that. Beautiful teddy bear. I like him. Alright. Hey, you crazy guy with the gun.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Clearly.
Of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
What the hell was that?
Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
Black Peter? You
A
can't say
sailor,
that.
Probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am
No.
I the only sane one here?
Can't
I
be
suppose
shooting
that
guns
Watson is
indoors.
right,
Come on now,
Inspector.
bruh.
A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Come on, guys.
Peter
You
Carey,
can't call him that.
Born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
A half
Take your
hour.
time and join me there.
What do you
I
need
have
a
to
half
go
hour
through the
for?
yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed
Freaking-
a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should
The
have Mrs.
merry
Hudson
men.
here. I also have
What a
small
lame
appointments
name
that
for
I
a
must keep
gang.
this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Of course. We'll go alone. So, press X to open the casebook and check your current progress in the investigation task evidence. Profile of the victim. Oh, he's got a sick beard. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, which you can't say that. Born in 1845, and so 50 years old. Oh, what? Whatever. He achieved great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia. Alright, so Do I still need to look at this or no? How do I change page? There we go. Eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Okay, quit. Join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Investigate the murder. Wrong button. Let's go in our bedroom here. Oh, of course. Let's put on our makeup. Oops. Let's... Oh. Bald look cool. Oh. Okay, so I'm feeling the classic hat, you know. Should we give him some glasses? Oh yeah, the square glasses make him look real nerdy. Facial hair. Tell me the very last one is a full beard. Okay. Oh, swag. Give me something with that mustache, but with a different beard. Oh, looks like a pirate. We'll go with this one. Let's go to the wardrobe here. And we need... Oh, that looks nice. The unbuttoned suit. The casual suit. There ain't nothing casual about that, but that's what we're going to wear. Alright, out of there. Let's go. Miss Hudson, I'll see you later. Have a good day. We're going to go to Woodsman Lee. What the hell kind of loading screen is this?
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
I'm over here. Alright. Join Lestrade at Women's League completed. Can we look at things? What is this? Concentrate your attention, finding details that others are inclining to overlook. Huh. Looking for details. Do I have to hold? No, I don't have to hold it. That's nice. Guess we'll go ahead and walk up here. So far, I don't see any details. Nothing weird on my screen.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Hey. When was the body found? Anything unusual? What does X do here? Oh, I can look at her? What a weird thing to do. Hello. So she has some kind of cross. She really likes her Bible. Gardening gloves. Oh, I could have been pushing A on all these things. Crested. What? Okay. You can't say that word. Alright, what is this? Some kind of bird house. Let's go back to her face here. Anything on her face I can see? No, nothing, nothing. Cameo, okay. And on her hands, the cross. Character portrait complete. When was the body found? Everything will become easier. Huh.
You
Sure.
have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my
What?
goodness, but how do you know about that?
Profile of the victim. Sure. What does red mean? Bad? I'll select the correct answer.
You have indeed suffered.
Yes.
Okay.
He was
Try this
different,
again.
wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Obviously, the pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr.
Hey,
Holmes. How
see, I know everything. That's why they call me a genius. Anything unusual that night? Anything unusual?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream, but I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
What? Oh, when he was drunk. All right. When was the body found?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Oh dear. So, tell me about the evening before the murders.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Right. So, did he have visitors?
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
All right. Thank you, Miss Carey. Can we look at our stuff here? Judith Carey is a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage with Peter. She's a very religious, Christian, Catholic woman who undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage when she was young. Okay, so what's next? Let's go into the black and white. Look for clues, you know. I don't know if is this the house right here? This is their home. And the dead body's inside here? Can I go in? I can't go in. Let's keep looking for clues. So far, nothing. That is the most annoying bird. Okay, we don't know. I don't see anything here. Can I go faster? Oh, look at that. I can run. Very nice. Hello, officer. Excuse me, just running around, you know. Let's go check out behind the house. No. Invisible wall. Let's get out of here. So far, we're not seeing anything. Well, I'm not seeing anything, at least. So let's go ahead, talk to
Peter
the
Carey's
inspector.
body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Okay, thank you, sir. Officer?
Mr. Holmes?
Hello? Ready to go in?
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What
Somebody
is
mess with it.
Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me see.
These
Examine.
scratches are fresh.
They're fresh. Fresh like me. Fresh to death. But
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Probably not. It was probably the wife. She's all... What is that? Examine the garden.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Okay. I got this.
What a terrible way to die.
Bruh. I thought he died. What? He was murdered. I was not expecting this.
The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Never mind. Yeah.
The tooth.
Okay. Anything else for me to look at? Nope. Okay. Exit.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
That's a long time to be on a boat. What are these?
Harpoons.
Harpoons.
For hunting whales.
Peter Carey's boots and navigation tools. Start with the boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
All right. And
Old
his navigation
instruments.
tools?
Nothing interesting.
Of course not. Okay. And next, the
Sea
nameplate.
Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
The Sea Unicorn. What do we got on the desk here? Some alcoholic beverages and a tobacco pouch. A bottle.
Rum. A sailor's drink.
Ah! Well, you know, goes good with everything.
Someone drank from this glass recently. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Clearly, with 2 people.
Someone drank from this.
Unless, of course, he was double fisting. You know, he could have been. Let's see what's in here. PC,
The
Peter Carey.
initials PC have been crudely.
All right, and it looks like I could rotate it. Okay, that's cool. What's inside here? Some tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
What is this? I can move the tobacco leaf. What is this? I can't even tell what's going on. All right, let's move it over here. And we'll move this thing up here. I can't move anything else, so this sucks. Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I could rotate it, of course. I knew that. That's pretty close. There we go.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Well then, I guess it's on to the dead body.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was
Penetrated.
immense. The weapon fully. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Well, he's a sailor. You know, that's a hard job. Lots of blood. Alright. A notebook. What's in the notebook? What's JHN stand for?
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. JHN.
Okay, let's look at it. Look it over here. Nothing. Nope, nothing. Just the JHN. Oh,
The
bloodstain.
pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood.
Okay. I guess that gives us some info. Alright, we're done with that thing. There's a knife. A sea knife.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Clearly, it's not long enough. Because he got stabbed with his freaking harpoon. Alright,
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall. The weapon fully
I think I looked at everything. Peter Carey's
Carey
clothes.
was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible.
It's most likely he knew his murderer.
This man is...
Okay. I feel like I've done everything. What was that? X. Okay, I give up. I'm done with this part. Let's move on, I think. Hopefully. I feel like I've looked at everything. If green means I'm done looking at it, I think. And white must mean I'm not done looking at it. So I think there's more to this. More to this notebook here. Oh, I can open it up.
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
Okay, so now we've looked at everything. I do believe we are done. There's a shelf. More to this shelf than I saw, apparently. I just pushed Y. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. I didn't get to read that very well. Alright, so the notebook. A leather notebook with the initials JHN. It is stained with blood, which indicates that it was dropped into the pool of blood after the murder. I like that in this. Oh, I didn't even get to read it.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Right. I know that. So, is there something I'm missing? I don't know what to do. So the shelf is still white. This shelf, the ship logs.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years...
Unless there's something I'm missing here. Outlined in
This
dust.
place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was
Oh.
larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
His treasure chest. A map. I didn't even know I could look at this.
Dundee.
Dundee. Okay. And Hammerfest.
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Makes sense. He was a whaler. Why can't I have a book. I think the book that was in the blood goes with these other books. Maybe I'm not right. Alright, so I feel like I've done everything out here. Can I talk to the inspector again?
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very
Me
probable
too.
that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We
shall
set up an
remain on the
ambush.
outside near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Right. Okay. We will ready our pistol. Should we just go around to the window?
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
It definitely does. So, who do you guys think it is? I think it's the wife. Isn't there like some kind of statistic that like most murders are by significant others or something like that? Oh, here they come.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Bro, shut your mouth. Who the hell's that kid? Look at that mustache.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
All right,
I'll
go
be
collar
right
him.
behind you.
Go collar him.
Hold it right there.
All right. Let me run around here. You got your gun out? Hello?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
All right. It would seem that we caught the guy, but it awfully did seem suspicious. Like maybe that wasn't the guy. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this part. If you enjoyed it, let me know. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll keep on playing, maybe not. We'll see. It's kind of cool. It's different. Haven't played anything like this before. Well, let's see what happens.